Hi guys, welcome to Warwickshire Outdoors. Thanks for clicking the play button. I thought I'd come out for a walk and a walk through the woods today. I'm in a part of North Warwickshire. I've been walking for about 20 minutes from where I parked the car, and we're headed out over this way. You see where the trail goes, following those lines of oak trees, that line of oak trees rather, and let's see how it goes. I've just come across this little gem. Quite a lot of algae on it at the moment, but it's a lovely little spot. And it'd be great if you could just have a little picnic here, and the summer would be lovely. So here we have the footpath going into the woods, and it goes on for a good fair way. So let's go through and see what we can find. Well, once again, thanks for joining me. I'm using a new camera. I don't know what the sound is like. I'm not sure it's as good as my others, but we'll see. I'm planning to spend a good couple of hours in this wood. Excuse me, almost tripped over. And since last time I came here, at the beginning of the summer, it's been a lot more overgrown. So it should be a lovely place to wander around. So come with me and see what you think. The footpath and the entrance to this place is quite hidden, so I'm not sure how many people use it. And looking at the trail, it's obviously used, but not that much. There's a lovely clearing down there. By the looks of things, that can get quite boggy if it's wet, I'd have thought. There's not much evidence of footfall here. There's a couple of disturbed areas. Obviously it is used. And there are quite a few deer around here. Well, look at this. Looks like somebody built a little bivvy in here at one point. Don't think I'd like to sleep under there now though. Very cool. Let's move on. So this is where you come to the edge of the trail through the woods. We're surrounded by woodland here. It's absolutely lovely. It's quite a humid, hot day. Hotter than I expected it actually. But you just notice how lovely and cool it is in the wood. There's a nice breeze coming through. Well, I've just come off the beaten track, only a couple of yards just off the trail, just to sit down and make a cup of tea, and come across this gorgeous area, which looks like there's a lot of deer activity here. Lots of footprints here. Just imagine this runs when the weather's really wet and there's deer footprints going down the stream bed. There's a little clearing up there and the footpath is literally just along there, but I thought this was a nice place just to stop and make myself a cup of tea. Well, this is cosy. It's absolutely gorgeous. This year is the first year I've really got into coming outdoors, and it all started around about January this year. It's September now, where I was looking at videos on YouTube and stuff about knife law in the UK, which led me to some bushcraft channels, which then got me back into Sir Ray of Mears, of course, which then led me to MCQ Bushcraft, which then led me to Wiltshire Man, and then Hoot BV Wild Camper, and Black Country Woodsman, to name but a few. I'd already been subscribing to the Flying Reporter and Flight Chops through General Aviation, but this is the first year I've really got into coming out. Bought myself a couple of things to make life a bit easier, and it's very much a learning curve for me, really. That's great. And I just thought it was a wonderful opportunity to get away from things, learn more about the environment that surrounds me and us, the world we live in, our local areas, nature, and it's just a wonderful thing. So today it's just an excuse to come out, try out a little video. You can see I put my rucksack up in the tree, and let's see what I brought with me today. Got some water, my Nalgene bottle, got some milk, Titan kettle, windbreaker, and let's see what's in here. And this is basically my brew kit. I've got a few gas canisters, a cup, a little a pocket stove, which is great, which I think is from Highlander. I got it from an army surplus store, and some tea bags in there. And this thing, which is a pint glass or cup made out of, it's stainless steel, and they were selling them at the Lunar Festival, which is a wonderful little festival that takes place in Tamworth in Arden. And it's made in Birmingham from 100% recycled stainless steel, which I think is just a wonderful thing. And that's going to be great for outdoor use, or drinking a pint out of, or tea, or even cooking some soup in, I guess. It's stainless steel, so it should be great. So let's get some tea on the go, shall we? I've lit my stove. They're really easy to light with just using the fire steel. Let's get the kettle on the go, shall we? One of the first things I did learn when I first started coming out is making sure your cup's covered, because otherwise it ends up being filled with all sorts. I think this is coming to the ball now, starting to make a noise anyway. Yep. So yes, sorry about that. Tea's made. I'd like to put a big shout out to MCQ Bushcraft and Wiltshire Man and people in Ray Mears to get me back into this sort of stuff. It's a wonderful way to appreciate your own natural surroundings and the wonderful country we live in. And I think, as I said on the trailer to the channel, I'm going to be primarily concentrated on Warwickshire. South Warwickshire I know more. North Warwickshire, where I am now, not so much. So I look forward to exploring that with you and seeing what we can find. I like to throw in a bit of history when I can, and see what we can find out together. I'm keeping my voice down at the moment so I can hear movement around me. Sounds like a deer, but I'm not sure. It's probably scarpered now. But it's always best to keep noise to a minimum anyway. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy my tea. I'll come back later. Well, I've just come through a little kissing gate out to where I was, just off the trail, and turned left at the footpath. Just have a look, see what's down here really. There's lots of woods around here. But I have to say, this sort of thing you see a lot in our countryside these days. And I tell you what, nothing gets me angrier. Doesn't it you? Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope I haven't done or said anything too stupid. Hopefully it'll be the first of many. I'm not going to be a prolific video maker. Just now and again probably. But hopefully you'll find them interesting. Oh, one thing I forgot to do, and that's a book review, which I might try and throw in now and again. I know some people like to read a book when they come out and spend a day in the woods. I don't, but I thought I could combine two interests, history and history books and the outdoors. So when I get home to the ranch, wow, look at this, isn't it beautiful? Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. Sorry, I was saying, when I get home I'll go through what I bought out today and why I bought it. And I suppose one of the days I'll go through some of the stuff that I've bought or accumulated over the last few months and when I've used it. One of my favourite things being the Trangia 27, of course. And I'll give you a review of this backpack as well, which I say, I was really lucky. Went into Mountain Warehouse looking for something else. As it happens, I was looking for a backpack at the time. It should have been £120 and I got it for 23, I think it was, because it was the last one left. It's really comfortable and quite well made, and even if I don't take a lot out, I tend to use it because it's so comfortable. Well, the sun's come out now and it's really quite warm. It's the Monday, 17th of September. Got a day off work today and it's been weeks since I've come outdoors, what with work and also doing a college course, etc, etc. Haven't really had time, but now I've got more time, hopefully, to do more things like this. So I hope you can join me on a few adventures. We'll see what we get up to. Where I had my cup of tea was only a couple of yards off this trail here, just off to the left. So I haven't done anything stealthy or anything like that today, just followed the trail, stayed and had a cup of tea, and it's been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now the sun's out, it's wonderful. Cool, blimey. I just had the life frightened out of me by a pheasant. It's just jumped out of just there. I jumped out my skin. But let's have a look, see where this goes. back along the trail here. Well, I'm coming to the end of the trail now, and it's been a wonderful afternoon. I've been out for about 2.5, 3 hours. It's going to take me about another half an hour to walk back to where I started, and then get home. But well worth it. It's blown the cobwebs out, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks very much for joining me today.